plus reliving and with the very beautiful and soon going for holiday.
Super going for holiday, Lilian.
Yes, doesn't she look beautiful outside? Because just by saying she's going for holiday, I think she feels great inside. So that's our
Yeah.
topic for today, feeling good inside and looking great outside. So,
Yes.
Lilian, would you like to give a bit of a snippet what we're going to talk about today, or just give your beautiful intro again?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, welcome back to Voices of Courage Asia channel, where we share nuggets of actually we just share lives, yeah, and especially in the area of our personal growth and development, especially in the area of our mindset, our emotions, and the decisions that we make in our lives, that form little habits, habits that form our lifestyle change. So, yeah, looking great, feeling great inside, and looking good outside is what we are going to be talking about today.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Wow.
that's something that most women, a lot of women, in fact, men as well. Yeah, we all want to feel great inside and looking good outside, isn't it?
But is that possible? That's my question.
Mhm.
Is that
Yes. Oh,
possible to always feel good inside and look great outside as a woman? I mean, maybe men get it, but what about women? We juggle so much. So, what do you think? You think is that possible here? Us, you and I, Lilian, we do personal development, we do coaching, we do mindset transformation. We believe that every woman can achieve any possibilities. So, my question is it possible?
to me, yes, of course it is possible. Yeah, because already you mentioned that we create possibilities. So the possibilities is in your hands, right? Yeah. And there are, of course, there are ups and downs in our lives. There are moments where we feel we don't feel great, but again, it is back to it's all within your control, right? It is all your decision making. That's why we talk about decisions making as part of our habits. Also, taking control, taking ownership and responsibility of the decisions that we make in our life. Yeah.
Okay,
So yes, it is possible.
of course.
Definitely possible.
And let's get a snippet. No, we want to talk about women who thinks that. No, we always feel that all of. I mean, let's not minimize our role as a woman. Lilian,
Mm.
you have your daily schedule, your daily work. I have my own daily schedule, my daily struggles, and all that. But let's take the most. If I want to say lah, okay, and we all know motherhood is difficult. It's the most important job in the world. Let's take that, okay. But let's take a woman who is going through motherhood, decided to be the first lady of the world. Not she didn't decide it. I mean, her husband decided it. Okay, trying to run the world, trying to run her life. So I like to take for this moment, just for this example, Michelle Obama as a woman who probably has it very difficult. Okay, as the most difficult job for this season. Okay, can we just play her video? Yeah, can we just play her video very shortly?
Part question, which is one is it's very common for people this year, very common in general, but especially this year. How did you cope with it, and why just low grade? Because I
Why
get the
not?
high octane.
Massive.
I get the high
Yeah,
octane this
right,
year.
right. Well, over the course of your life, as you know, this is a part of life. Nobody rides life on a high, and I think it's important for young people to know that. It's like, no, you're not going to feel great all the time, and there are moments in all of our lives, particularly in the middle of a pandemic, and unrest, racial unrest, you're going to feel a kind of way about it. So give yourself a break. Being 57, I know that that's true. So over the course of your adulthood, you develop your own tools. And for me, it's turning off the noise that is upsetting, knowing that I can't keep reading all the feeds that are, fueling my anxiety and taking a break from it. I did that as First Lady. There were just times that I couldn't hear the bad news about the country that I had to serve, because I know that the news isn't a full reflection of what the country is. And
They
if I
often
wanted to,
need the bad news because the drama of the story of the conflict is actually part of the business model.
that's right, but it's not reality. It's not how people live their day-to-day lives. And so I pull back from it. I surround myself with things that make me feel good: family, friends, walks, exercise. So when I talk to my kids about that, I try to urge them to understand that the valleys are temporary and so are the peaks. They can be temporary, and they have to be prepared to handle the highs and the lows. So I'm trying to get them and other young people to start thinking about, what are your tools, the things that bring you joy, the things that bring you calm and peace. I know those things for myself now, but it's taken decades to develop those tools. So
And we're back. It has taken decades to develop those tools. And you hear those tools that she's mentioned. What I like about this video is that it feeling good inside is not, how do I say, selective. It doesn't pick like, oh, if you're rich and famous, you always feel good inside and look great outside because you got help, you got people to put makeup for you, you got all the support, and it's and if you're and if you're not feeling good and great outside because you're not equipped. But I like it. It's not racist, if I may use that word. She went through it also. So, but what I like is the tools that she has. It means that any women, if you don't feel good inside and you don't feel look great outside, there are tools, and the tools are in your hand. And I like what you said earlier, Lilian, is that we can create possibilities, and that's why we are here. We are here to create possibilities. Lilian, your thoughts? You are muted. I can't hear you. And Lilian just spoke wisdom, and we didn't know what she said.
Sorry, I was muted. Right. Yes, I was saying that I totally agree that it is not something that you. Uh, I mean, it is what works in your life over the years where you accumulate and develop those tools. You learn actually. Many of us actually we learn through trial and error. If we don't have a coach or a mentor in our lives, then we usually most commonly will go through trials and errors, right? The school of hard knocks, where we um, discover or experience certain things, we try different things, and then those things become our tools to help us to feel great inside, therefore looking good on the outside. Yeah, you can work on the outside, but it may not help you to feel good on the inside.
True.
Yeah, I think based on experience, uh, it may whatever you work on the outside may help you to feel good for a while, for a little while on the inside. Yeah,
Mm.
but I believe that's not the long term. That's not a long lasting effect. Yeah.
Mm.
So, but rather the other way around. If you work on the inside, and it will naturally be shown on the outside, right? Yeah. So how your outward appearance actually gives us clues of how you are on the inside, right? On the long run. Yeah,
It's
because
true.
we know we can put on makeup, we can look good. There are so many look good
Yes.
on the social media, right? It's
Yes.
like countless. Yeah.
The angle, how you take a photograph, your angle.
Yes, and then you have all those apps and all that help you to look good. Yeah. So looking good on the outside is not really. I mean, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. It is really the inside that we want to be focusing on. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also would like to ask you, Lillian, is actually like, one thing I always learn from you is that your body don't lie.
Mm,
Body don't
yes.
lie. Like, for example, right? Let's say I ask help, say for example, from someone, and they're busy into something, and I go, oh, excuse me, can I just get a glass of water? Example, let's say take a very bad kopitiam auntie day, okay? You know, it is her job to give me the glass of water. But you can automatically see that, you know,
The
that
body language,
the body
the
language,
gesture.
the gesture. So what I'm trying to say here is that actually, your body don't like. So when you don't feel good inside and you're constantly, how do you say, interrupted up there or disturbed up there, in the sense that you have thoughts or some problems or whatever is going, it will
Worrying and
manifest. Yeah,
anxieties.
it will manifest. It will manifest outside. So for me, in this episode is that, if the women out there are thinking about, I mean, please, exercise, lose weight, look great, get the BMI that you need, the makeup that you need. Please, as women, please take care of ourselves. You need that. But I think what's important is the congruency. You want to
Mm.
feel great inside, you want to look great out. You want to feel good inside and look great outside. That congruency is what we are talking about today.
Yes, I love that word congruency.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what we want to be working towards as well. And every time when we find that we are not congruent, that's when we really want to pause. We want to hit
Hmm.
that pause button and check in with ourselves. It's very important. I think from the people that we know or from what we have gathered, online, whatever we heard, people invest, lots and lots of money in going to the gym, building, buying gears, different types of, outward stuff to actually doll themselves up and to look good. Like we said, nothing wrong with that. But again, what we want to be focusing on was that while you are able to invest so much on the outward, why are we not looking into the investing in ourselves inward as
Yes.
well?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the real deal there. Our outward appearance will deteriorate, will, you know,
Yeah.
as we age. Yeah, you can do all you want, put all the Botox or whatever advanced research out there that
Yes.
provides
Yes.
that. Yeah, you can patch up that work, but aging is inevitable. Yeah, but the real deal, again, I must emphasize, is the inside. It's how our
Yes.
character, right?
Yes.
Our values, and like you said, the congruency. There's no congruency. You'll be very confused. Yeah,
Mhm.
like you are looking so good on the outside. You're so happy. You're so cheerful. You are the go getter and all that. But on the inside, you're totally another person.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's no point having all that shiny objects, like all the, expensive clothings or expensive handbags, to make you look so good outside. But inside, when you come and get up in the morning and feel good about yourself. Because
Again,
it's
I
what,
think we want to remind our audience, right? We have
yeah,
nothing against
yeah, nothing. Yeah.
investing yourself on the outside.
Yes,
We love
yes,
to invest in ourselves on the outside
yes.
as well.
Get me a personal trainer. Get me someone that can cook for me, please.
Yeah, but the main point about here is like what I love Anita said, congruency.
Yeah.
Congruency. The outside and the inside must be the same person.
Mm.
And that's authenticity, right? If you're not being true to yourself, you're not being real to yourself, then you will not experience the joy that will carry you through this life.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. And
Mm.
let's address some of this. Maybe just a couple of tools. Maybe we can help these
Mm.
ladies, yeah, to address congruency. How you can feel
Right.
good inside. I mean, when we wake up in the morning, I do not know, but you, Lilian, maybe you wake up in the morning next to your gorgeous husband, you look $1,000,000. But when I wake up in the morning,
No, I don't.
I don't know. I don't know. But when I wake up in the morning, I felt like I went for war. I fought with somebody in my dreams or something like that. So the first look in the morning, for me, is my honesty look. What I call my
Mhm.
honesty. When I first wake up in the morning, I'm like, that's the face. Okay, and that's the face I cannot change. Okay,
Mhm.
that's the face I'm born with. That's the face I woke up with. Okay, but it is the first look. I like what we did at boot camp. One of the things we did at boot camp, if I may um, give a snippet to the ladies why we are talking about bootcamp, Transform and Courage Bootcamp, is that one of the activities we did was in the morning, say something good to yourself in the mirror in the morning. First thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It was one of the activities we did. And I practiced that. And I practiced that to say like, okay, Anita, we got this. Okay, we got this today. Or wow, Anita, less, you fought less last night, whoever you okay. So
Yeah.
these are, and I know sometimes these are little steps, but they're so important to address. Just because we don't see the mindset, we don't see the inside, that doesn't mean we don't take care of it.
Mm.
You know, that for me is very important. You take care of what you can't see as much as what you can see, I feel.
Yeah. I think yes, you hit the nail right there. The first thing in the morning, yeah, that's it's so important. We cannot emphasize how important it. I mean, all the leaders, all the mentors out there. You go Google, you go YouTube search and all that. I'm sure, guarantee that they will say the same thing. That
Mm,
first thing that you tell yourself in the morning is so important. Yeah, and it's not even articulate out. It's not the audible words that you speak out. It starts with what is inside, the voice inside here, in between
yep,
your ears, yeah, in your mind. That's the first thought, the first voice that you hear or you say to yourself.
yeah,
And you have the good news is you have that control to say whatever you want to say to yourself first thing when you are awake consciously.
yeah.
Yeah,
But what's the
yeah.
first thing we always say? I hear my children something. Oh, the alarm went on. Oh, I gotta get up. You don't realize these are words. These are words, choices of words you say. And guess what? When you get up, you're gonna feel as shitty, if I may use that
Mm,
word, as what you just articulate.
mm,
So I
yeah.
really appreciate we have a 7 a.m. check-in, okay,
Mm,
and it's been going nice and strong. Nice and strong because we are born friendship. We are born, how do you say, accountability. Okay, so what happens is that it's true. The choices that you say in your mind, what you say to yourself, it's not so much to make yourself feel good or feel good thing or a to-do list. It does make a difference as time goes on. It does make a difference in your day, especially when days you have up and down. It does make a difference when you go, okay, today I choose to be positive. That was my choice of words today. And
mm,
there are days when I feel a bit tired, I feel a bit down. But I tell say, hey, today I choose to be positive. Okay.
mm. And you can catch your thoughts,
Yep.
right? And you can choose to reframe them at any point in time, right? Nobody put a gun at your head and tell you what to do. You
No.
tell yourself what to do,
Yep.
what choices you want to make,
Yep.
right? And yeah, I mean, I remember I used to, when I wake up, I used to, yeah, what another day, yeah. But over the years, as I practice and cultivate this habit
Yeah.
of, first thing in the morning before I even wake up is, good morning, Holy Spirit, right?
Yes.
And whether you say it cheerfully or you say it, it is still good morning, Holy Spirit. And that's the first thing or first person that I go for as my source of
Yes.
strength for the day, right?
Yes.
Regardless of how I feel, right? I mean, like
Mm.
I said, I mean, at some days I was like, "Good morning, Holy Spirit," right? Okay, what are we gonna do today? There are days where I go, "Good morning, Holy Spirit. What are we going to do today?" But the thing is, you make that habit, you
Yes.
cultivate that habit to start the day with whatever your source is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but for me, I could be mine. It was the Holy Spirit. Yours could be something else. I don't know. But you want to plug into your source.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your
Mm.
source should not be reaching out for your phone and check your social media.
Yeah. Oh, please, no.
Can you feel
Don't
a
let
headache
the
coming
social
through?
media be your source.
I can
Please
feel a
don't do
headache coming through when I say that. I can feel a headache.
that.
Yeah, your source should be your self-talk. I
Mm,
feel that, like for Lilian, it is the Holy Spirit, it's her faith. For me, it's also my faith. But another thing I do is also, okay, Anita, we got today. We really got today. We're going to get together today. We got this. We got this. For
mm,
me, is affirm myself first in the morning through the source, that's my faith. Affirm myself first, then I move on to affirm whatever I need to affirm or check whatever I need to check.
Yeah. Because how you see yourself first thing in the morning, first thing when you wake up, how you see yourself is gonna have an impact on the rest of your day. If you see yourself as a failure, guess what? You have already decided your day, as a failure, right?
And guess what? No need fortune cookie. Done. Done.
Yeah. But if you decide for yourself that today I'm going to be productive, I'm going to be, efficient, I choose to be whatever, be loving, be whatever you choose to be, and that's what you will be intentionally, moving in that direction. Yeah. That's what you program yourself to be, right?
Like today, we had a 7 a.m. check-in, and Helen has become a friend because of the 7 a.m. check-in, because there is accountability and all, and and so we have one thing in the 7 a.m. check-in is your food intake, right? Come on, body, mind, and soul, right?
Right.
And then she said, I think you got to pop over to Tiong Bahru now, Anita, and buy fruits. I said, yes, I will.
She's running low on fruits.
The 1, the 0, the 1 and the 0, right? So, and then what I did was I made a conscious effort, because if you take your mindset check-in seriously, your insight seriously, you will make steps, you will make effort to do what is needed. So I said, okay, I'm going to Tiong Bahru. She said, I live next door, come over. So she gave me a little gift, which is very nice. So now we have a challenge for each other. So we're going to challenge each other to journal certain things, which help with our enneagram. Okay, because she's a type 3, I'm a type 2. So there's certain things we need to do to affirm ourselves. So she gave me a journal, which is very nice. Okay, so
that's so sweet.
That is so sweet. I mean, this is what happens when these are tools again. This is the second tool. Besides, giving a positive mindset check-in, plug yourself with the right people.
Yes. Yeah, the support
Plug yourself.
system.
That's why I stick very close to Lilian, like a bad smell. That's why I plug myself with my 7 a.m. people, my 7 a.m. buddies, because after that and then I know she was rushing off to work, and I said, let me give you a lift. Whole of Singapore for me is on the way, so it's okay. Which is okay. So, but we get to catch up in the car. We get to catch up, and that's how it is. And guess what? That little 15 minutes that we had, it was just reinforce our day, our goals, what we need to do, and it just sets the mood right.
Right.
It sets the mood right, instead of choosing to lock yourself up, or just choosing
go into hiding,
or just hiding,
numbing,
or even hiding into your work, just hiding into busyness.
Yeah. I think these are all awareness, right? That we keep going back that. And I always like to say this: awareness empower you with a choice, right? And to create the change that you want, intentional action is required. Yeah. So I love the accountability that you guys have, built up over the time, and yes, support system is the other tool, the other key that you or the net, the safety net that you want to put in place for yourself.
Yes.
Right, for yourself. You want if you do not have a community of support, right? Just know that we are here. Women of Courage Asia, the community is here, and also her Courage Business Network. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are running your own business, we have that. We have these two, even actually 3. We have Connecting Mothers Support Group as well, because if you want to talk, if you need support in the area of motherhood, right? So be it motherhood, be it business, be it your life, we have all 3 support system for you, right? Just take your pick.
The problem,
and if you need this, every Tuesday and Thursday we have this lunchtime, just half an hour, sharing lives, sharing experience, and this could be just a boost, a dose of courage that you need to continue the day. Right, we choose midday for a reason because midpoint is always the most challenging time of any journey.
True.
Yeah. So even this time slot is intentional. Can you see that now?
Yes. But then you only have one thing to do, the women out there, is to reach out.
Yeah, have the courage to reach out.
Reach out, because don't give excuses. I mean, here at Women Encourage Asia, here at Class Living, we're not here to shame. I mean, I have my past, I have my story where I had myself in my tower, I feel that I don't need help, and then you just go spiral, right? And until you go, how low can you go? Okay, how low can you go? So give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to reach out. It is nothing shameful. It is nothing embarrassing, because when you reach out fast enough and furious enough, you're gonna grow faster. Okay, and you cut short the difficulty time. If there's such a thing.
And how fast you reach out, or how, or whether you reach out or not, is also an indication of how much you love yourself. Yeah. If you find yourself not reaching out, and you're hiding and you're withdrawing, yeah, this is a feedback for you. This is a feedback for you. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this to yourself? And if you have that mindset, that voice in your head, that what just now Anita mentioned, that you feel that, oh, it's shameful, oh, it's, I'm not, strong people don't reach out, I can settle this on my own. Or even that narratives that, I don't want to trouble other people, don't trouble other people lah. If you have all these kind of voices in your head, I'm telling you right now that those are lies, that those are stories and narratives that you tell yourself, that you are sabotaging yourself.
Yeah.
Sabotaging yourself from helping yourself. So again, we want to encourage you, to reach out for support, because reaching out support is a sign of courage, right? It is not weakness. When you reach out for support, you are demonstrating courage. You are practicing being courageous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And don't lie down there, telling yourself, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling low, because the only thing you can do if you're feeling down and low, that's great feedback for you. If you can acknowledge that, it means it's time to rise. Okay, it's just a button away. You can go to our website and reach out to us. We have all our social media handles. Reach out to us. And see how we can support one another. We're here just to support women. Okay, we have so many platforms. We have our monthly empowerment meeting. We just finished at womenencourageasia.com.sg. We just finished with a great bang with Karen and Lilian. Okay, and so because of Reach Out Class Living, where all our resources are there. If you need to reach out to us, we are here. We're just a group. We are a group of women that wants to see another woman grow. Break out from fear to courage.
Yes. Yeah. As simple as that. Because we've been there, and we've walked out of our fears, and we are still constantly, overcoming different fears. Right. Just know that all these fears and anxieties, or whatever emotions that you are feeling, they are just clues. They are just signals. They're signals to help you, to give. It's like an alarm system, right? You have an alarm system to tell you what to take note of, what's working, what's not working, right? So yes, be encouraged that there are help available, right? And over here we are just friendly bunch of ladies, very real. What you see is what you get.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, we are an open book, right? You see us online, offline. We are the same. We are the same. Yeah.
The only thing we do is that we take showers every day. Okay. So go to our Transform with Courage Bootcamp, our website. Okay, to find out more, we're having our Transform with Courage Bootcamp April next year. We just finished our inaugural one this year, April, and we had a 3 months post bootcamp support, which was actually amazing. That's what was needed for the women, because you don't just come join a bootcamp after 2 nights, 3 days, and we're done with you. No. Okay, there's a 3 months bootcamp support. There's accountability. There is there is buddy system, so that to make sure that you achieve your goals. Okay, and we're still friends. Okay, we're still friends. In fact, we finished one project, and now I think a few of us are still back together to do another project, which is our 3rd anniversary. Seems like the same group of people. So it's nice. It is nice. So find out more. Sign up. No excuses. Small price to pay for a big difference in life. Jumpstart. Okay, small price to jumpstart. Okay.
Yeah. And whatever struggles that you're going through, that first step, right? Reach out for support, invest in yourself, because that's also an indication of how much you love yourself, right? And once you're plugged into this community, and unless you choose to leave us, otherwise we'll be here, we'll be continuing to to challenge you in discovering more about yourself through all the different projects like Anita was mentioning.
Yeah.
We run different events and projects, and those events and projects are opportunities again for you to discover more about yourself through working with the rest of the ladies around you, right? And it's beautiful to see women rising up when they discover their strength,
Yes.
right? When they discover their leadership
Yes.
qualities that they didn't know that was there. They didn't know that they can do this, right? We always hear, I didn't know that I can do this, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's so beautiful. I find it so encouraging and heartwarming every time I hear something like that. Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
start with the boot camp. Start with the boot camp, or start with our Women of Courage Asia community, which we will have our we resume our session in January, right?
Yep.
The last Tuesday of the month, last Tuesday of every month. Just block your last Tuesday of every month
Yeah.
in the evening.
Yeah, you can
Right.
join us. We're online. We're still online, so you can still join us in your pajamas if you want to. So no excuses. Okay, you can join us in any form that you like. Okay,
Yeah.
so join us. It is definitely worthwhile. And on that note, do we say goodbye?
Yes, I think this is our second last episode for this year, this
Yeah,
season, and yeah, we don't worry, we will resume back next year. We're
yeah.
just taking a break, right, for Christmas,
Lilian is
and
taking a break. Okay, Lilian is taking a break. Okay? She's taking a break. Much needed break. Much needed break.
yeah,
Yes.
I'll still make an effort to come on live,
Yeah,
Facebook
she will.
Live from another part of the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
she
I'm
she
very thankful that to be
she's
able
just
to.
going to Bedok. She's only going to Bedok.
Yeah, I'll see you online. Just connect with us on our Facebook
Yes.
profile, and we
Yeah.
can
Do come and
continue
join us.
to connect, right? Even during this break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next episode. That will be our last episode for
And
this season,
it's about
right?
gratitude. We're gonna end the episode with
Yes.
gratitude. Yes.
Yes. Let's be
Let's
grateful.
end it
Be
with gratitude.
thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that note, bye bye everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you. See
Bye.
you next week.
See you next week. Goodbye.